Well, it is Tuesday and I am back in the office. I was in Delaware County, Pennsylvania this morning representing a client at a bail motion. Now I'm back in the office in Moorestown, New Jersey. Some clients in the afternoon session. That said, I put out a blog article on bail in Pennsylvania, and there was recently a case where a Philadelphia judge raised the bail of this Center City biker accused of aggravated assault and possession of an instrument of a crime. He raised the bail from $2.5 million to $4 million. Now, bail is a very, very important issue in any criminal case. And this morning, I argued a bail motion. We were not successful this morning. I had previously argued a motion in district court in Delaware County, and the judge had reduced the bail from $250,000 to $100,000. And the purpose of the motion today was to try to again get the bail reduced to something more reasonable for my client and their family. And it brings up an important point. The point of bail is not to punish someone. And I think people often, even assistant district attorneys, overlook that, and sometimes even judges, which appears to have happened in the Philadelphia case. Now, I'm not making a comment on the case regarding what happened or what this young man allegedly did in Center City, Philadelphia, but I am saying that there are plenty of cases in Philadelphia that are far more serious where the bail is substantially less. And I think bail in the case of the Center City biker who was charged with aggravated assault. No one was killed. No one was seriously injured. The woman was allegedly threatened. But again, that does not warrant bail of $2.5 to even now $4 million. I think it's totally ridiculous. I think the judge is way off on the law and the purpose of bail. It's my understanding that the person in this case is a lifelong resident. He obviously has strong contacts in the community. It doesn't appear he has any prior criminal history. I think if he did, they would have mentioned it, similar to my client in the case in Delaware County. Now, my client, we're dealing with a bail that is substantially less. That bail is, in my opinion, still not reasonably set, but it is obviously not in the millions of dollars. There is no reason to have bail that high. People say, well, what if the person murdered someone? Well, in that situation, a person is not entitled to bail. Pennsylvania and New Jersey have a similar bail policy, not even policy, it's in the statute. And it's also the constitutional right. Everyone has the right to bail except the person facing capital charges. So in this situation, this person is not facing a capital offense, and therefore I believe bail should be appropriately set and not millions of dollars. I think it's ridiculous. I think it should be appealed. I think it will be overturned, and I wouldn't be surprised if the judge hearing that appeal, when that appeal is heard, chastises that judge for using bail to punish a person who has, by the Constitution, a presumption of innocence. And I think that's forgotten. I think a lot of people want to throw bail out there, and usually they're not attorneys. And I would expect more from a judge who's been trained in the law to set bail appropriately and according to the law. We're not street fighters. This isn't a street fight. This isn't a gang war. This is not just a free-for-all. This is the law, and there are rules, and there are rules that we have to follow, and that's what separates us from non-attorneys. So when a judge goes off and just sets bail in millions of dollars, he or she shows no disregard for that law, and I have a real problem with that. But if you have questions, 215-755-9000 in Pennsylvania, 856-793-7429 in New Jersey, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, website gambleinlaw.com. As always, a tremendous resource for you and your family. All of my books, my blogs, my videos are available there in one convenient format, in addition to our podcast. Now, judges in Pennsylvania, for the most part, are elected. Some judges are appointed. I believe this judge was appointed. He wasn't elected. It would be interesting to see if he was up for re-election and the word got out that he was setting bail just simply based on some type of arbitrary number that he picked out of the sky, if he would be reelected. But we all know that in Philadelphia, often people hold office who shouldn't really hold office. But I'm not going to make a statement at this point. But the point is that bail is based on the law, not based on what you think it should be. So once again, if you have questions, 215-755-9000 in Pennsylvania, 856-793-7429 in New Jersey, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Have a great Tuesday, and I'll talk to you all very soon.